Hey, Will, what's up?
Hi, Brian.
How you doing?
Everything good here?
Good,
I,
good,
I'm
good,
doing well here.
good,
Nice
good,
to
good.
meet you.
Yeah, same here.
Thanks
So,
for having me.
tell me a little bit about the new band and the video for "They Don't Care About Us" now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this is a really new band. We got together last year in May to start working on some songs. We didn't know that it was gonna become a band,
Right.
or an album or anything, but we sort of found a very good like workflow with us the
Mhm.
three of us, and so we just kept on writing, and so now we have a full album written. It's gonna be called Clouds, and it will be out in early next year. And the music video was for our first single, and it was actually pretty cool because these guys that we worked with, uh, they they usually do like big commercials and
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're also really interested in the artistic. I mean, that can also be artistic, of course, but to use different kinds of cameras and stuff.
Right.
So we actually used real like VHS cameras from the 80s,
Wow.
which was really cool, and they were like ecstatic about that, of course, having worked with film all their lives. So that was pretty nice. So we gathered a bunch of people in a room somewhere in Stockholm here and just went for it. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Tell me a little bit about your musical career, because I guess you started out, say, maybe glam, maybe early, right?
Well, the thing is, I've been doing so many different genres of music since I was a kid. I'm a piano player
Right.
from the start, and I still play a lot of piano. And so my own music has been sort of piano based rock
Right.
a lot of the times when I write. And yeah, my musical background is I've been playing in bands. It's been hard rock bands, other kinds of bands, and I've been writing my own music throughout. Um, and but lately I've been a musician mainly, actually. I've been touring with artists, for instance, Jolene Turner
Right. Yeah, I saw
from
that.
New
Yeah.
Jersey. Yeah, so that's been my occupation for like 5 years, just playing music
Right.
in different bands and with artists and stuff. But now, so this is pretty fun to be the sort of lead character in
Right.
some
Yeah.
kind of way. Yeah.
And the video is pretty cool.
You think so? Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I thought it
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah. Great.
Upbeat and great
Yeah.
hooks. And tell, is the rest of the album finished, or you're still working on it?
We've recently just finished all the songs, so uh, that's great. We just feel really proud of it. It's
Right.
it's 10 songs, and they have, it's pop rock mainly,
Right.
I think, but also we have like beautiful ballads within there somewhere, and some a bit more artistic stuff. So
Right.
so it's a mixture between a lot of things, which is
Right.
which is great. Yeah.
Well, how many tracks?
10 tracks.
10
Yeah,
tracks.
if I'm not mistaken. No, I think 10 tracks. Yeah.
Um, any special guests on it, or is it just all band?
No, it's just us, and it's been weird because we've none of us has really worked on a project like we did now. It was very coincidental, everything.
Right.
We just went to different locations and brought our mobile studios, and but also we worked in Varberg in Sweden in a big studio, and we just tried different things. And but the musicians on the album is us,
Right.
and I think we brought some guitar player on there
Yeah.
just to help us out. But
Wow.
yeah.
Like Stockholm and Sweden is really the mecca now for music for the last couple of years, actually.
Yeah.
All my favorite bands are coming out of Sweden, so hopefully you're
Cool.
next. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's that's awesome.
from Crash Diet is probably my favorite, and then
Yeah.
Crazy Licks and Eclipse, and I can keep
Yeah.
on going.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
great. Do you know about Dynasty?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are my dear friends. And also when we play with Joel and Turner, we used to
right,
play together. So there's a few of those guys there. So
right.
that's
Wow,
great. Yeah,
wow.
I love the fact that in a way I think that within our country um, with media and what's on television, I think we're quite boring. But what we bring to the rest of the world is
Right.
very interesting. When we're out touring or we give artists, songs, and yeah, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely with the harmonies, that
Yeah,
the bands from Sweden bring to the country, and
yeah,
it's just amazing because, like I said, all my favorite bands seem like they're coming out of Sweden and have for a long time. Even a
yeah.
personal friend, Chris Laney. I don't know if you know him.
Oh yeah, I know him.
Uh,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't know him personally, but I
right?
met
But
him. Yeah,
another amazing guy and great production with him too. Um,
yeah,
I can't say anything bad about Sweden.
that's
Except
great.
maybe I'd like to move there one day. You know,
Yeah, you should.
you know.
What kind of weather do you have over there? Is it
Right now it's
rain?
raining in like high 40s. It's still a little chilly.
Oh
You know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
sort of.
you know.
But is it Brooklyn? No.
Uh, right now I'm in Jersey, but
Oh,
you
cool.
know, I mean, I was born in Brooklyn.
Oh,
That's close.
cool. Yeah, yeah. I was like,
Close enough.
could have
So
been.
tell me,
Yeah.
what was one of the first shows that you got to see when you were a kid, younger?
I think I will always remember Deep Purple. I think when I was 13 or something, and they came to Gothenburg in Sweden, and it was just the fact that I had grown up with their music. My mother used to listen to Deep Purple all the time, and all of those like classic rock bands,
Right,
from the 70s and 80s. So I mean, it was quite a small venue,
right,
but I was amazed. Just I had probably not been heard that kind of sound before, that live sound. So it affected me a lot, I think.
right,
And it was a great show, I think.
right. Yeah.
But
Wow.
it was
Wow.
with Steve Morse and the new
Yeah.
kind of lineup. Yeah,
Wow. Wow. So, how do you feel about downloads? Compared to vinyl and disc and
yeah,
stuff like that. Me personally, I'd rather have something in my hand, but
yeah,
it seems like a lot of people are going towards the download. I guess they like it
yeah,
better. And what's your feeling?
yeah. Well, there's nothing like putting on a vinyl,
Right,
and hearing that, yeah, that warmth of the old records. And I collect some vinyls as well. I don't have enough storage, but I would love
right,
an entire wall of, but I think there's also, yeah, something to hold, but also sort of the mystery about it, just looking at those pictures you're
right.
holding in your
Yeah,
hand. But I grew up with that, even though I'm a bit younger, but I still, that was sort of what I was drawn to, oh, she's got another one of
right,
from this band. Is so like, and also when you went to buy records, it was like, so, you could even buy something that you didn't know what it sounded
right. Yeah,
like, but the artwork was so important.
very
And
much.
yeah, so there, yeah, I I wish I was born in like, yeah, 55 or something. That would have
Wow,
been
wow.
great.
Is the cover done too for the album?
Um, Let me see. No, I don't think so, actually.
No.
But
Wow.
we're planning on releasing a lot of singles. I
Right,
think that through Universal we have like 5 singles or something that we've been talking about, but we were like, why not just release all of them, so that every song
right,
gets its own sort of, because you have to face the fact that people are listening
right,
to music differently. I would have loved to just give you the album, listen to it through and through, but and also
right,
this album is quite pop rock, so it's not like it does not really have a conceptual feel to it. So I think it fits to release singles. I think that's what we will do. Yeah.
Right. Is everything internet based instead of any radio airplay, or is there such thing as radio anymore?
Well, actually, you know, it's weird because we're a Swedish bunch of guys, but we sort of started our first sort of connections with the other side of the business
Right.
was in America, which is quite interesting because we sort of had some connections in LA and stuff. And what we've experienced is that people still talk about radio.
Right.
You know, the people that we've been talking with has been sort of, yeah, you should definitely do radio. So we've been on some small radio, what do you call it, channels or
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
Stations.
stations, of course. Yeah. So that's cool. I love that. You know,
Right.
that's like a dream. Yeah.
Who's the girl in the video?
Oh, there's several girls, I think.
There was one main girl. It seemed like they always focused on her.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't know.
The thing is, it was just a bunch of actors. Actually, we didn't know them. We sort of just, you know, found this page where you could like ask for some actors. So, but they were really good. Actually, they were really going for it. It's really nice. Yeah.
Wow. So, you guys feel like you're going to play out live eventually?
Yeah, we already have a few gigs booked, mainly in Sweden now, but we're planning on going to Europe and America as soon as possible. We're doing, you know, we haven't even played live yet, so it's crazy. But our first gig will be in Oskarshamn in Sweden in this summer, and it's a big festival, so it's a good start. We feel, yeah, it's great.
And if you come to America, what band would you like to, you know, support or play with?
Wow. If you could dream, it would be like Foo Fighters or something. But you know, I don't really know. Anything goes. I mean, we'd just be really happy to be able to come over there and experience the country and the culture. And yeah, I would just, that's the thing about this band, is that it feels like it can give you a lot of adventures. That's what we've sort of, yeah, that's what we want. We want to experience a lot of different things. And I think you can hear it in the music as well, that we're sort of three Swedish guys, you know, just wanting to get out in the world. Yeah. Yeah.
When you say the release might be?
The release of the album will be, you know, in the beginning of next year, I think in January or something. But as I said, we will keep releasing singles throughout this year, so and videos and stuff. So we're looking forward to every step of the way, really. Yeah.
Right. What's it feeling like when someone asks for your autograph?
I still love that. It's great. I've been signing some Rainbow records with Joe Lintern. No one knows who I am. But you know, that's just a feeling of, oh, okay, oh yeah, I'm always too happy, you know. But it's great. I love that. Yeah, and it's, yeah, I think it's a great gesture, sort of connection with the people who are listening, really. Right.
What are your hopes for this band?
Yeah, my hopes is to be able to keep releasing music and be on tour, to do a real tour of the world or Europe or some things, you know. Everything I hear right now is very positive, so I'm like, I don't want to hope too much, but I think it's going to be exciting. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I tell you, the worst thing is that I got to hear one song.
Yeah.
Like, I can't find nothing else. So
yeah,
I got
it's
one
so
song,
early on.
you know?
Yeah. It's coming. Well, yeah, we feel the same. It's like we have an entire album, but the only thing we can show people right now is that first song. But the next single will probably, I think it was like 2nd June or
Right.
something, June 2nd. Yeah, look forward to that.
Can you mention any of the names of the titles of some of the songs?
Yeah, we have Somebody New, Over My Head, It's Killing Me, Unbearably Happy is one of my favorites. So yeah, When We're Falling. I think we've got some good titles in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Was anything difficult to record at all?
I think actually all of us come from a very organic standpoint.
Right.
You know, at least I do. I'm really an instrumentalist kind of. That's the way I've always been expressing myself. But we wanted to make sort of a combination. You know, something that's a little bit industrial, but also that has that sort of nerve and flair of being organic. So I think we learned so much just by trying to create a sound that would have all of those ingredients.
Right.
So yeah, it's like really new to all of us. Like Somebody New, that song is really about that. You know, let's just try a lot of things. You know.
Right.
And not, you know, I've learned not to be too controlling. You know,
Right.
when I write my own music, it's like always, you know, you want it to be perfect, and we wanted it to be perfect now too. But to be in a collaborative situation, and it was really, yeah, I learned a lot.
What was the last music you listened to?
Oh yeah, I think it was. We were traveling from another city today. It was probably Pages.
Wow.
Yeah, you know Pages. Yeah. You need a hero.
There you
Really
go.
slick stuff. Yeah. All right. Yeah, but I love that. Yeah, early '80s, West Coast. That sound is great. Yeah.
Wow.
So we were having a blast.
When you go on tour, would there be anything special you would ask for, like on a tour rider, or something you wanted at each venue?
Oh well, that would be, beers, and some good food as well.
Right.
I remember when we were touring Russia a couple of years ago, we didn't really enjoy that kind of backstage food that they were. So we put some pizzas on there. As long as you can eat something that you like and drink something that you like. I mean, I don't have any big things. I will have though.
Right. Tell me a little bit about your label.
Yeah, actually, I'm not the right guy to talk about or to talk to about that, but as far as I know, we have like let me see, a distribution deal.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So it's only for this album, but it's with Universal in America, and I'm not really the one to talk to about that. But I'm I think it works well until now. Yeah.
What's your family think about your music career?
I think they like it. They've been such music fans all their lives, all of them actually, but not really musicians. So I think they're happy to see that I'm doing something that I really enjoy doing. And I think they're happy about it. They've never been they've always been very supportive, but they've never been too they've not shown it that you know so much until lately when things are actually happening for me. But that's been a good way for me to keep trying to keep becoming better. You want to prove them wrong. So yeah, I think it's been a healthy relationship. Yeah.
Right, right. How do you feel about other musicians with their ego?
Oh yeah. Now I don't like that ego stuff, but at the same time, some characters,
Right,
I just love characters.
right,
If you listen to an interview with David Lee Roth, or you
right,
know those big characters, I mean, that they have a huge ego,
right,
but you just love the character and the way they
right,
talk or the way they act, or I mean, there's something in there,
right,
but I think I am very like egocentric when it comes to the performance and the music.
right. Yeah,
I know that I'm good. I know that I can deliver. I know, because I've been doing it my whole life. But so I don't feel like I have to be too
right,
egocentric, because I have music, So
right.
I yeah, I, that's pretty much what I think about that. Yeah.
Okay. What was your impression of Mr. Turner?
Oh yeah, it was that. Yeah, talking about the characters.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was, of course, starstruck. We met him in a restaurant before the first show in on that Russia tour, actually.
right,
And you know the whole for me, it's like, I had never really met anybody that famous before.
right.
So just to be able to hear those stories, he's from New
Yeah,
Jersey, and
yes,
he was talking about Billy Joel meeting,
yeah,
he at least knew Billy Joel back in the day,
right.
and the Bon Jovi guys and stuff. And I was like, yeah, keep talking. I just want to hear about this. So you
Yeah,
just keep asking him, do you know this one? Do you know him? Do you know
right.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
he's such
so
a good
he-
guy.
yeah,
He's a good guy.
yeah, yeah. He's a really cool guy, and I'm really lucky to be able to say that we're emailing all the time, like song ideas, and
Right.
so he's almost like a mentor,
I can see
I
that.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
great, when you have especially being from Sweden and not really knowing if the English is perfect, you
Right.
just want to see that that doesn't sound like wrong.
Right. Yeah.
And you can just send something over, and he's like, yeah, of course, it's good. So, so that's a great thing to have, I think.
Right. Right. If there was
Yeah.
someone else you would like to play with besides Joe Turner, who would it be?
Um, I actually answered this
Yeah.
question a couple of days ago, and the first name that came to my mind was Eddie Vedder.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I would love to do something acoustically
Mhm.
beautiful. He also seems like this amazing person. I don't
Right.
know. It's just interesting. And I love all the things that he's been done with Pearl Jam and his own solo work as well. So yeah, probably him. But dream on.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah,
But it might happen. Might happen.
might happen. Yeah,
Right. Might happen.
yeah.
So what's a typical day for you from from when you wake up until the time you go to bed?
It differs, in the weekends I'm always out, playing somewhere so I'm on the road basically, and but the rest of the week I'm sort of home, but I'm trying to keep up with the routines, at least make some good breakfast,
Right.
and write some music. I work a lot. I write music. I practice piano and vocals, and you hang out with friends sometimes, but you always have some call you need to make, or some business stuff. So I keep busy, I think. Yeah.
Right. Right. How is it when like a personal friend asks for an autograph?
What's
Like
that?
how does it feel like when like a personal friend of yours, like your buddy, says,
Yeah.
"Can I get your autograph?"
That's weird, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. And you can see, actually, I've seen sort of, I don't know, it just sounds silly when I say it out loud, but you can see how people change around you sometimes when you've done something that's pretty cool to someone who's not into music, and that's weird as well. I think it's like, yeah, but it's just, you don't have to look at me differently because of me doing something different, So yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. How about in your younger days? Did you collect anything like 45 stamps, coins, whatever?
Oh, yeah. What did I collect? Um, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, records, I think. That was the thing. It's the most boring answer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I used to, listen to music all the time and play music. It was, yeah. So I guess that's the boring answer for you, I think.
Right. What's your favorite food from Sweden?
Oh, from Sweden. I just love when my mother makes something very like classic, just meat and potatoes. It's also, yeah, really boring answer, like with some brown sauce. It's just, yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I think in Sweden we have meatballs and stuff like that. That is classic, but it seems like we always have eaten other countries' foods,
Yeah. Wow.
So for us in our family, it was always like tacos.
Right. Yeah.
Big thing on the Fridays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still love that. So and it's not Swedish.
Yeah. I think I had that a couple of days ago, matter of fact.
Yeah. Great.
So
yeah, it's the best.
So getting back to the video one more time. I mean,
yeah,
watching the video, you really portray that rock star image.
Yeah.
Not just the song, but the image itself, really turned me on how cool it was.
Yeah. Cool.
So like your stage show, will that be anything like the video or, stuff like that?
Yeah, I hope so. I think that what we initially wanted when we started working together on the songs was sort of an arena sound,
Right.
So how we dress and how we perform must sort of match that in some kind of way. So yeah, I would love to create something over the top, something that's always exciting. So yeah, so we're actually trying to find some really cool outfits now for the summer. And so for the video, I just had this old, like, I think it's from the Marines from Canada. I think. Wow. Yeah, I found it in an outlet somewhere. And I put on some chains on it. And so I've had that for a long time. So I would love to like find something cool, something new, something that can sort of match that arena vibe. Yeah.
Cool. Will Oakes, it's great talking to you. And really impressive band. I love the track. Wow. Can't wait to hear the rest of it. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there in conclusion?
Just stay tuned. There's a lot of things going on, and we will release singles over and over again and make videos, and hopefully we can I would love to come to America. It's a dream for me to play in America. That would be awesome. So cool. We even have a song called America. I forgot that before. Right. Cool. But so yeah, that's definitely something that we intend to do pretty soon. Yeah.
Great. Thanks a lot, Will. Talk to you later.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Later.